Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. I'm tired. This has been a rough week. Just work, a lot of work, and just work. And then all that grocery shopping, and then meal prepping. And no, I don't have that video up yet. Before anybody asks, we're working on it because we have to do more today. And I work at 5 on a Sunday, which I never do, but I took hours from 5 to 11. More money, right? So my next day off is full day off is Wednesday, and it's Valentine's Day. And even though we do absolutely nothing, I'm not going to work. Nope. Nope. So, yeah. So today we should be pretty much done with the meal prepping video. Oh, there's so many parts and pieces and things and stuff but in the end, it's actually worked out. Last month we really, that was the first time that I've honestly done it to that extent, was last month, and it worked out so well. I mean, if you have the time, you definitely don't need to do it to the scale I do. Most people don't have large families. Most. There are plenty of YouTubers who do have large families, and they kind of do the same thing. And now I understand why. It's a game changer, honestly. Especially for the hours that I pull working. Even though I'm home, it's totally different than going to work in an office, restaurant, wherever you would work. Because my kids just barge in here. Mom, what's for dinner? Well, how do you make this? Well, what temperature do I put it on? What do I do? And blah, 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 blah. And I get it. They're learning. They need to know. But here I am, have a customer in my ear trying to explain to me their problem. And I'm trying to listen to them, help them. And they wonder why I start to snap in my house. And I can't be snappy on the phone. I mean, I just can't. So, not that I would want to be, but, I can't just lose it and go, what? What do you mean you can't get mail? Click this button. Oh, yes, there it comes. See, I can't be sarcastic like that. So, the thing that it did last month was, I put up the food prep for dinners. I mean, the food prep, the meal plan for dinners. I have it all in my planner, which I am going to actually show in the video. It's in the planner because last month, this is one thing I learned. I lost it. I couldn't find what I had planned for different meals. I couldn't find it. And why? Because I didn't have it in a secure place. It was just a loose piece of paper. So somebody probably was cleaning and thought it was scrap paper because I scribbled all over it. And they threw it out. And I'm sorry, I think I've got some serious allergies going on here because, man, my eyes are just stinging. Anyway, so, it was so easy to turn around and they go, oh, it's shepherd's pie. And then I get up in the morning and I'll look for that day and the next day because if it's something frozen, I'll just pull it out and throw it in the fridge. Boom, done. All they have to do is cook it. Possibly make a salad on the side. Or some garlic bread or something on the side. I mean, I've gotten to the point where I've thought about pre-making garlic bread and freezing it but then I'm like, that's like the least of my worries. Maybe I'll get that organized at some point. Not quite there yet. But so far we've made chili for 2 nights. I didn't cook the chili, but it's all put together, all the seasonings, all the ingredients, all of everything. Because we usually make chili in the crock pot. And we do vegetarian chili. We use mushrooms in place of what you would have as meat. So we grind them up and stuff. So it comes out to be like really cheap. So I have 2 nights of vegetarian chili. They're already in the freezer, frozen, ready to go. So the day before, I just take them out, put them in the fridge, pop them in the crock pot the next morning. Nobody has to open cans, ask me what goes into what, how many of this, what of that. Boom. All they got to do is, or I got to do is throw it in the crock pot. So that's awesome. We have here's the thing. We couldn't find any aluminum pans. I don't have enough glass pans or Pyrex pans or metal pans or anything to go in the freezer. So I need to get the aluminum pans. The store across the street, it's called Rose's. It's like almost like a cheaper version of Big Lots. They usually have them for 50 cents a piece, which really isn't that bad. But then they were $1. But then they only had, well, it was 2 for $2. But then they only had 3 packs of 2, so 6. So when we were doing all the food prep the other day, all I could do was one tater tot casserole, 1 tuna casserole, and 1, God, I don't even remember what the hell else we did. 1 of something else. Tater tot, tuna, enchilada casseroles, 1 dinner of each. So today we've got to do, and then we had, the other night, it would have been the second dinner of tuna casserole. So we just made it fresh and kept the frozen one. So I don't need to make any more tuna casseroles. We just did that. It's because I just didn't get to finish food prepping. But I'm like, shoot, make it fresh. That way we don't have to make another one. But today I now have 12 pans. So, and for all of you new or all of you just watching, I have to use 2 aluminum pans for 1 meal for my house. We usually eat 1.5 of those pans at a sitting. But I can guarantee you by the end of the night, when everybody comes back, Mom, can I eat some leftovers? Can I do this? Can I do that? And they're hungry, they will finish that pan. So I just make 2 pans. You know, if they come back an hour or 2 later wanting food, have leftover dinner. That's just how it does. And look, guys, I have my coffee. Don't judge. This was black paint on this cup here, and the dishwashers killed my cup. Cup's just fine, but this hasn't come off yet. So looks pretty ghetto, but I still like my cup. So coffee. I have to, it's ever since my kids were little, I have to have cups with lids on them. It's become a habit. If I don't have a lid on my cup, it's just like, I don't know. So I have the pink Yeti, well, it's not really Yeti, it's Arctic cup that has the lid on it. And then I usually use this one for my coffee cup, and I'm golden. Or a lid with a straw like you get from gas station or something. But yeah. So that's my coffee. Just sitting there. But I can drink hot tea out of a regular coffee cup. I guess because I don't drink it that often. I don't know. I'm weird. Whatever. But my kids used to like put stuff in my drinks, or they would go and grab it and drink it. And I just can't. I don't know. Not that I can't. I just don't. Or they'd spill it, and that was my big one. They would constantly spill it. The dog still knocks these over with his stupid tail, but okay, it's not stupid. It's a happy tail, but it's like 3 feet long, and he starts wagging his tail and getting excited. He knocks everything over everywhere. All right. So anyway, going forward. So my meal prep should be done today. I've got to edit that, and that's going to be our test on editing. So that probably won't be up till Tuesday, but it's in progress right now. So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing today. No taxes this week. I didn't think I was going to get them this week. You know, I looked on Saturday. I always update on a Saturday, so I checked, and not yet. I have updated to the "you're on the path" message because you've got these credits and blue, which means I'm done. I'm processed. They just can't release the funds yet, which is fine. I don't need them. I just want a car. And a car is definitely a need, especially living here where we moved. A car is a need. So, I definitely want a car. Yeah. I want a car. Badly. But, it's not even that I don't care if I get out that often. It's the fact that I hardly have gotten out of the house since we've moved here in October. Not even a little gas station run. I mean, I've gone to Walmart. I've gone to Aldi. But that's like once a month, maybe once a week, I'm getting out of the house. The last 2 weeks before this big grocery haul, I sent Michael and Chloe. Because of working so much, I was just tired and I didn't feel like going. So I think that's part of my, I need to get out. I'm getting a little irritable type thing. And there's stuff I want to do. We are closer to the beach. I want to take the dogs to the dog beach. It's too cold to take, okay, the water is too cold to go to the beach yet for the kids. So I don't want to do that yet, but I want to take the dogs. I want to walk on the beach. I want to let the dogs run on the beach. We haven't lived by a beach in about 4 or 5 years, so we want to do that. Yeah, I feel, see, I'm looking at parts of my coffee cup falling off and I just dropped it. But yeah. But mostly this weekend, you all have seen my planner. Mostly this week, I've been stuck at work. I am trying to get in all the overtime because I know next month, they always do it in March. They ask you to take a day off a week. Because the calls are slow. Everybody's gotten their taxes. They've bought their new devices. You know, they don't call as much. And then, you know, it'll pick back up in April. So I do know that's coming. They've kind of already said that's probably coming. And that's why I was kind of picking up the side hustle things or whatever. And I'm hoping I can get around it and not have that happen. But if I have to take a day off, I mean, this is no occurrence to me. They just say, hey, pick a day. You know, what day would you like to have off extra this week or something? Then I have to do it. And it's usually every March. So oh well. But then April starts the overtime again. It's just really weird how March does that. So I'm tired. I got off at 11 last night and I got up at 6:30 this morning because I wanted to get this video out. I have a couple other videos to film. We got a food prep and then I got to go to work. Work will be my vacation from the day. So, but I did apply for WAG to walk dogs. They say it's a process. So I'm glad I applied when I did because it probably won't be approved until I get a car, which is great because then I can get to these dogs. I do not plan on walking people's dogs on any day but my days off. And somebody suggested that I talk to Wendy Valencia because her husband used to do Amazon Flex. So I'm probably going to do that and see how he liked it, you know, if it was awful, you know. I am not looking at it for like a major income or anything, but an extra $100 a week would be great. It's just that little oomph that I can throw into savings or throw wherever. Because I'm going to have to catch it up because I'm not doing very good with saving. It's not that I'm out spending either, and I know why I'm not doing good with savings, but I'm trying to kick out that Verizon bill and get that thing low and down and gone, or phone's gone, because I know I'm going to have car insurance. However, somebody also asked me, did you weigh out the price of car insurance versus, and gas and car maintenance versus your Lyft money a week? This is the way I'm looking at that. Kind of. That's one of the reasons why I'm trying to get the Verizon bill down now, because whatever I save monthly on that Verizon bill can go to car insurance without it really hitting any budget of mine. What Lyft for us, and this is what I get, and this is why it takes me so long for people who have sent me things to actually go to the post office box and pick them up. I have a letter sitting there right now, but I'm not paying a Lyft to go get it at the moment. So basically what I do is I go to the post office. This is on Fridays. I go to the post office and we'll have the Lyft driver wait. I'll go to Aldi, depending on how much we shop. Okay, this all depends. Well, let's say my big grocery haul. So we'll go to Aldi and then we'll get dropped off. And that is about a $10 trip right there. So this is just, oh, my power just flickered. That was weird because I just heard a really loud sound. Mark!
Yeah?
Did you hear that noise?
Yeah.
Was it inside or outside?
I don't know where it was from.
Did your power flicker?
Yeah. Where I lost the net, isn't it?
Probably. Okay, I'm sorry. Go check the laundry room because it sounded like the washer went a little bananas. Just make sure we're not on fire or something.
It shouldn't have. We don't...
I'm being overly paranoid and cautious. Yay. Okay. Anyway. Oh, okay. So, this is the big shopping. So then at that point, I will have my list laid out and so on. So, I will then take my Aldi haul home in a lift. Walmart is right across the street. So Michael and Chloe will walk over to Walmart. When I say right across the street, it's like 1/8 of a mile, but it's like crossing up a little bit. Nothing crazy. They'll walk over there and they'll finish the Walmart haul. One, there's no room in a lift for me to like get all of that. There's just not, unless I want to pay for like a major van. So for me to come home from Aldi, it's usually $9 or so. And that's with me taking, I always take another kid as help to like load the car and stuff. So that's another $9. So right now I've spent $19 on two, like around there and around home. So then Michael and Chloe usually go to Walmart, and like this last week, our Walmart haul was big. It's just where things were better, and it was big. And then, so I had to order them. Usually you can order a 4-seater. I had to order them a 6-seater, at least to hopes of getting a minivan or a big trunk or SUV or something. So that right there, that was $16 to come home. So we're talking like $19 plus $16. That, you know, if we want to just do some rounding here, that's $35. So $35 to $40. Then you tip, and I feel bad not tipping. So then I got to tip them. So, you know, I'm talking $40 for one round of stores. I would rather pay $40 in gas, or put $40 in my tank, or $20 in my tank and $20 to a car maintenance fund, and be able to putz around all wherever I want to go for the week. I don't go to work. I mean, I go to work, but I don't leave the house to go to work, so I don't have that gas. Our mileage for any vehicle that we've had has been for stores, basically, or shopping, or appointments and things like that. That is why I was not on a rush to get a car when I couldn't afford one at that point. I wasn't in any type of rush to go get a car. I was like, I don't have to have it for work, so we're just going to go around. But now, since we've moved to Jacksonville, this Lyft money and stuff is kind of, it's getting on my nerves at this point. But it has to be done. And there is a closer Walmart. There is, but it's more expensive. However, Michael and Chloe have walked there just to save the Uber money or Lyft money, whatever. And then I've called a Lyft to get them back, depending on how much it is, because they don't need to be carrying all that stuff back. So, they have gone for just little things and carried it back. And that's about 1.5 miles up the road. But, I mean, if you see what I'm saying, $20 is going to get me around. I don't leave much anyway. There's stores right across the street that can still be walked to, but that's like Publix and things like that. And I know I'm on this really long tangent on that, but I'm not going to have a car payment. That is why I could have walked into probably any buy here, pay here lot and had a car by now. And I haven't done it because I don't want their higher interest rates and I don't want a car payment for a piece of crap car. So I'd rather pay it outright, own the car, worry about paying car insurance, and that be it. And because my credit isn't all that hot, my car insurance is probably going to be more expensive. So, the plane just crashed near Moscow, Russia. That's not good. All right, got the notification on my phone. So, but, yep, so that's kind of how my week has been. That's a couple explanations to some questions that I have had. I am totally zoning out because I haven't taken my medication this morning. So, on that note, I'm going to get off of here. I am going to go upload this video, and then we're going to start food prepping. Yay! I want to get that done before I have to go into work today. So, all right, y'all have a good week. Sorry for the ramble, but that's what I do on Sundays. And I hope y'all like, subscribe, comment, hit the social media, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a good one. Bye.